Hi, I'm Joko Anwar. I craft stories and tell the tales of others. But of course, I'm also eager to continue my own adventures and how it leads me to my own where next. Actually, I've always wanted to be a filmmaker since I was a little kid, but at the time, film school or any filmmaking course were not easily accessible. So I went to a university in Bandung. I studied aeronautical engineering simply to be able to join a film club there. I graduated and sent application letters to many production companies after that, but none of them answered. So I thought if I became a film journalist or film critique, I'd be able to get to know film people and somehow make my way into the industry. And I did. I sold my first script not long after that, and I directed my first feature film in 2005. My first filmmaking experience, Janji Joni, was completely like an adventure, using mainly gut feelings and I think instinct. I did not learn filmmaking before, so I just kind of winged it. Luckily, I got a great cast and crew, and the movie ended up being, it became one of the box office movies of 2005, and it won several awards and also got into several international festivals. I never want to do the same type of film twice, actually. My first movie was a romantic road movie. The second one was a film noir thriller. I've also done art house drama, horror, superhero movies, and science fiction. I actually don't believe in comfort zones. Every time I finish a movie, I will immediately think, where next? I believe we will continue to be creatively alive if we don't stop exploring new possibilities and territories as a storyteller. This is actually also a difficult question to answer. I will never start a new project if I don't think it will be a new challenge to conquer. The result of every project can be immensely successful or full of shortcomings, but every movie of mine, for me, is a milestone. I think it should be a black comedy, because I think life is rough for everyone, but we should be able to laugh at it. As a storyteller, I was blessed with a colorful childhood. When I was going through it, of course, it was difficult, but I don't want to look back in anger. Instead, taking it all, those experiences, as collection of feelings that I can infuse in my films. And while we should take life seriously, I don't think we should take ourselves seriously. Top 3 songs in my music playlist currently, I think there should be Slip Into Character by Sondre Lerche, one of my favorite singer-songwriters ever. And then Age of Anxiety, Part 1 by Arcade Fire. And the last one should be Turn Off the House by The National. I believe it's my persistence to get the best people in front or behind the camera to join a project, because you cannot make a good movie yourself, and getting the best people is the key. I would pursue best crew and cast in this country to join a project, and I don't mind approaching them for a long time until they say yes. A scene will be great if it's believable, and believability in a film comes from natural acting, motivated camera work, appropriate art direction, and everything else within a scene. So it's a collaborative effort, it's the whole teamwork. Actually, you cannot pick a favorite film that you made, because all your films are like your children. You cannot pick one child as your favorite and forget about the others. The biggest challenge during making a film is how to keep the cast and crew in high spirits. Shooting a movie can be very exhausting mentally and physically, and I believe a director isn't just the captain in creative side of filmmaking, but you also got to be the cheerleader. So I believe hiding your mental and physical exhaustion is something that can be very useful to make everybody's morale high all the time. It should be Barry Egan from Punch Drunk Love, my favorite movie of all time. I got it tattooed in my hand. I'm actually a socially awkward person, but I can act as if I'm a social person, just like Barry Egan in Punch Drunk Love. That's a very good question. Staying true to our artistic vision and making every story that we tell become personal is a must. But being self-indulged is a no. We ask audience to spend their time and money to watch a movie, and the least that we can do is to make their time and money well spent. By trying to communicate what we are trying to say with our film clearly and accessible to the audience, that means you make movies not to look cool or smart or edgy, but to tell a story. Okay, I never take any criticism personally. Even when you believe people are taking personally, don't take it personally. Process criticism, take what you can use for your education and forget noises. I also don't take praises too seriously. I'm grateful if someone gives praises, which means your movie connect to that audience, but it's never an indication that I'm very good and I don't need to learn anymore. Do not follow other people's path. You got to know your goal, what kind of films you want to leave as your legacy, and you got to follow that direction. Find your own voice, which is what you're trying to say in your films. Don't look for style, but look for the soul. Other people's movies. When I am uninspired, I watch movies. When I feel creatively stale, I watch movies. Movies is like the food for my soul and the food for my creativities. About a boy, but unfortunately the title has been taken, so let's not make a movie about me. My next movie is called Siksa Kubur or Grave Torture. It's a supernatural / psychological horror. This will be different from anything I've ever done. We've got the best cast and crew in Indonesia, and hopefully this one can be a showcase for the best talent that we have here.